Judgment Night. Love does not keep a ledger. This one is classic Rod Serling Twilight Zone. The setup is simple but eerie. A British cargo ship called the Queen of Glasgow crosses the Atlantic in 1942. A German man named Lanser finds himself on board but can't remember how he got there. He knows too much about submarines, predicts disaster at 1:15, and grows more frantic as the night unfolds. Sure enough, a U-boat surfaces, guns blaze, and the ship sinks. But here's the twist. Lanser is also the U-boat commander who ordered this same massacre. So he is trapped, reliving the night from the other side, condemned to ride the ghost ship for eternity. The Zone gives us not just a war story, but a parable about guilt and judgment. And beneath the surface, this isn't really about submarines or cargo ships at all. It's about what happens when the mind clings to guilt and insists that punishment is real. A ship is alone in thick fog in 1942. A man named Lanser walks the deck and cannot remember how he got there. He knows too much about submarines. He knows the attack will come at 1:15. The engines fail. Panic rises. A searchlight splits the dark. A U-boat surfaces and fires. The ship goes under. Later we see the truth. Lanser is also the U-boat captain who gave the order. His officer worries about being damned. He imagines a punishment that never ends. And that is what happens. Lanser wakes on the ship again. Same night, same fear, same end. This is the key. The victims die once. The judge dies every night. The episode is teaching something simple and deep. Judgment builds a prison, and the guard is also the prisoner. The mind that holds the gavel must sit in the cell. A Course in Miracles teaches that God does not punish because he never condemned. If love never condemned, then punishment is a story the mind tells itself. The ego loves that story because it makes guilt feel solid. So the mind replays the scene to prove the guilt is real. That replay is the hell. Bodies appear to die once. But the thought of guilt dies 1,000 times and still will not rest. Now the symbols made plain. The ship is the mind trying to cross a dark sea. The fog is fear. The engines are willpower wearing out. The U-boat is hidden guilt under the surface. The searchlight is exposure. The time 1:15 is the appointment with a grudge the mind refuses to cancel. The loop is the cost of keeping score. Here is the core lesson in street terms. If a ledger is kept, the hand that writes in it cannot stop holding it. If a gavel is raised, the hand that holds it cannot touch peace. The moment the book is closed, the night ends. This is not soft on harm. It is honest about healing. Punishment tries to balance a scale that does not exist. Correction changes the mind that built the scale. A Course in Miracles teaches that what is not of love is a call for love. So the scene is not asking for more pain. It is asking for a different answer. Plain practice right now. Step 1. Name the loop. I keep replaying this same scene. Step 2. Ask the real question. What do I think guilt is buying me? Is it safety? Is it control? Is it identity? Step 3. Trade the gavel for mercy. Say, I want the truth, not punishment. Let the past be a wrong picture, not a living thing. Watch what happens to the night. Lancer's name hides a hint. A lance pierces. Judgment always pierces first and drinks last. Love does the reverse. Love does not pierce. Love joins. When joining starts, the loop breaks. The sea is still the sea, but the nightmare has no stage. A ship in fog, a book in a hand, a mind deciding how the story ends. It can sail under a searchlight that never goes out, or it can close the ledger and see a horizon. Tonight we leave the courtroom and keep the ocean. We leave the gavel and keep the stars. End of Judgment Night.